Today we're going to sing through your entire chest voice range. It's important to strengthen your chest voice and to expand that range, so stay tuned. Hi and welcome to today's video. In case you don't know me yet, my name is Freya Casey. I'm a professional vocal coach and singer. Yes, singer. All you need is really, if you have a keyboard or a piano, that's great. And if you don't, you could just use a free app. This, for example, this is the Virtuoso app. It's a free piano app that I've had on my phone for years, and I take it with me everywhere because what is important is that you know where you're at. We're going to start very intuitively. So we're going to divide it up into 3 levels. The first level is the relaxed level. So we're going to start with speaking, and then we're going to move that into our singing voice. First, we're going to start by speaking in a very relaxed way. So when you do that, you normally use your lower part of your chest voice. Your vocal cords don't close very tightly because you have a very relaxed sound. It's not focused and dense. Now translate that. Second app you will need is the following. You will need any app that will help you identify the pitch. There's one called Nail That Pitch. It's a free app you can download and you can see. It tells me, it shows me even where my speaking pitch is. So this was, for example, an F3. So I know my low end of my chest voice is an F3, and it all the way goes when I speak up and down. It kind of goes between a C4 and the F3. So that's what I'm going to do now, going back to my piano app or my actual keyboard. But I want to help those out, who don't have a keyboard at home. So I'm going to go from F3 to about C4. And this is the F3. And remember, on the low end, it's very relaxed. You don't push. You don't try to go loud. So now I go ma 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 ma. And remember that the lower you are, the more relaxed. And as I go to the C, it's already on level 2. Okay, so now let's talk about level 2. Level 2 is more in the middle of my chest voice, and it is how I would speak if, like right now, the way I'm speaking to you, when I'm not just trying to be soft, but very, like, kind of a, with a little bit of authority, right? So now we're going to go back to Nail That Pitch. No, not this one. We're going to go back to Nail That Pitch. And we're going to identify what that range is for that middle range of intensity. So now I'm somewhere between like the B flat or A3. And then I'm also going all the way up to a G4 or A4. So da 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 da. Okay, let me go there. Now let me go back to my actual keyboard and now try this out. Like, let's see. Second level is like from C to G. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. And notice how that C4, that lower pitch, that is quite a bit lower than that higher pitch, which is a fifth apart. Ma. So my intensity needs to change accordingly. This is just to set it all up now, okay? I want you to do it right. Now let's do level 3, and then we actually move into the different exercises. I just want you to understand. Now let's try to check. I'm going to go back to the Nail That Pitch. Let's see what it says. Yeah, this is quite intense. Now I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way up to D5. So, okay, now let's go that level from G4 to D5. That's my level 3. meaning that would be kind of belted on the top. We wouldn't speak like this, right? Because that would be head voice. But we want to speak like this. Okay, let me move from G to D. It's always kind of like a fifth where that each level is, where that is in my voice. So, ma, 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 ma. So the top is already quite belted. It's quite shouty, and that's okay. That is normal. But always remember that fifth lower, that is a different intensity level. This is not as intense as this needs to be. All right, now we're actually going to sing, but I want you to be aware of where it is. And you always need to know kind of where you are in that range of your chest voice, okay? It's normal. Toward the top, there is a limit, and toward the bottom, there's a limit. And you have to know for your voice, where are you? Bottom, middle, or top? Now let's go to the exercises. Okay, now we start for the bottom. That's my bottom. I stay relaxed, but the higher I go, the more intense I get. So it's so I'm already moving now toward the top. I'm getting closer to that middle level now. Let me stop here because I don't really want to get too intense. This first exercise is more for like a kind of more laid back voice color, which you will need them many times in a lot of power ballads or, songs that just go a little lower. Now let's talk about the higher level, the mid to high level. It's easy. 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 One more. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. So what's really important is that you stay well supported and that you don't just push air out. Between the it's and the easy, there's no breath. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. And when it gets hard, remember what it felt like. Yeah, I'm talking like this. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Project forward and just that image of you standing in front of this large auditorium and you're singing to that person in the very, very, very back row. And sometimes I also have that image of like throwing a baseball, trying to throw it like as far as you can. And that throwing is the tone, the sound that you're throwing. That helps you activate your support. Okay, one more. My. So you just start kind of on the high end. My. So that should be your belted top here. And now let's actually sing it with pitches. Ready? My. Breathe. My. My. Sing through that My. It's like that my. Remember that. My. So that's really the very top of my chest voice. But you always want to draw the parallel when you feel like on the top you're getting tense and narrow and it's not really resonating anymore on the top. Go back to your speaking voice, which it includes the very soft and low, in the middle kind of authoritative kind of voice, and the oh no, the kind of shouty voice. This is all your chest voice range. And singing and speaking through it, and I always do this when I sing the top and I have belted parts that are really hard. I just isolate that and I take it out of the song and I'm like, here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. Just because in speaking there's more movement. Of course, then when we sing, we want to kind of keep going and sailing through it. But that approach really helps you to not be tense and to not get into those habits that have formed because your singing caused all of that. Speaking and shouting and whispering and all the things usually are more intuitive. Try it out and remember your vocal range is unique. It's not the same as mine. It's probably, the same as someone who has very much your voice type. So don't compare yourself to other singers who are not exactly like your voice type. And one tool that is really useful if you want to isolate vocals from the original track so that you can practice with that track of someone where the original singer has very much your voice type, and so you can use that key. You can use lalal.ai. That is a great tool. You can just remove the vocals and have a really good quality backing track for you to practice with. Check it out. The link is below, and you get a percentage off when you use my link. Thank you so much for watching today. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.